735 Delta, that's the 100.01.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first live stream in about 10 months. We're here at Leeds Bradford Airport and we're going to be doing some filming. So, hello everybody, welcome back. My name's MC2010. I hope you're all doing well. We've just got a Jet 2737 about to arrive. I'm just setting up the other camera here because yes, I have got two cameras. I've got the phone camera which I'm streaming from, and I've got the video camera which I'll be taking videos for the actual channel on. But yes everybody, welcome back to Leeds Bradford Airport. I hope you're all doing well. You might see this jet two about to land. I'm not even ready yet. I'm still setting up. Yeah, it's just on approach. I've got the radio. Right, here we go. Right, we're on runway 14 today, which is where they're going to be landing. Bear with everyone, we're just having a few technical difficulties. The camera just blew over, which is really annoying because this tripod is actually, this is really unstable. It's really windy as well. But yes everybody, we just had the Jet 2737-300 arriving, one of the old classic variants. Now I'm just going to try set up again. Yes everyone, we're just having a few technical difficulties with the tripod here. I'm actually might take down this tripod and see if I can do something else, so bear with. I'm thinking like maybe this. I don't know, because if this goes on, then we're going straight into there, which is Leeds Bradford Airport private property, which I can't really do because I think it's illegal. And I don't really want to enter there because, it's knee deep in water as well. There is a river in there. So I'm going to take the camera off the tripod and maybe just rest it on one of these concrete blocks here. We've got the normal video camera here, just doing its job, We're waiting to see. There's nothing else approaching at the moment. Oh, there's a little biz jet here. I believe that's a PC-24. I might film that. So yeah, PC-24, ladies and gentlemen.
Put in 735, go for yard mid to line up runway 14. Put in 735, Golf 87, line up runway 14. Lining up runway 14, put in 735, go.
I do apologise for all the car traffic, ladies and gentlemen. That's just something I can't really do. I can't really stop because, we're on the side of a road here. We've got a PC-24 taking off, and it's a bit difficult because of all the cars in the background. But oh well, I'm sure we'll be able to manage. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're departing off of runway 14, the Pilatus PC-24.
Platoon 735 Golf, runway 14, servicing 120 degrees, 10 knots, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 14, 735
And that was a really early rotation from that PC-24. That took off in no time. Again, I'm having a few more technical difficulties. Bear with. I mean, like, the tripods, they're all right, but they're on an angle, which isn't the best. I've got the radio as well, tuned into Leeds Bradford Tower. I might just tune into Leeds Bradford ATIS for a bit, just to see, you know, things like the weather forecast, etc, etc. But yeah, it is a bit difficult streaming with two tripods, especially when you've got what you're looking at now from the YouTube stream, the what I like to call film and forget, where I just set it up on a sort of webcam, and you know, you'll be able to see them and all, but I'm not going to move the camera or anything, because I've got the normal camera, which I'm going to be using to film the YouTube video. But I just thought that I would do a stream today, because it's been about 11 months since I did my last one. It were on bonfire night, again, up at Cemetery Road on Leeds Bradford Airport, so it wasn't, you know, it wasn't down here. I haven't been down here in a long time. So, I do hear something has just vacated runway 14. I believe that might be a 737, because that's pretty much everything that we get at Leeds Bradford. But I'm now going to tune into Leeds Bradford ATIS, and you can just hear what's going on.
Kilometre for more, fuel 3,700 feet, temperature +1, dew point +7, QNH 1018, threshold elevation 674 feet. Departure clearance is to be requested from Leeds delivery on 121.80 sign. Leeds Bradford information, acknowledge receipt of information Romeo, time 1332, runway news 14, runway 14, runway condition codes 6, 6, and 6, dry.
So we've got a 6, 6 and a 6 for a dry on the runway.
Not reported.
No water.
Coverage not reported.
Coverage isn't actually reported at the moment. I believe this is scattered clouds.
1 knots. Visibility 10 kilometre or more. Fuel 3,700 feet. Temperature +1, dew point +7. QNH 1018. Threshold elevation 674 feet. Departure clearance is to be requested from Leeds delivery on 121.80 sign. Leeds Bradford information, acknowledge receipt of information Romeo, time 1333, runway news 14, runway 14,
Yeah,
runway
runway 14
code
in use.
6, 6,
Okay.
6.
So that was just a full lap of the ATIS frequency. You know, I'm switching back to tower because, if I'm not correct, I can see something about to approach. So, yeah, landing lights have just come on, I believe. I don't know, I can't really check what that is on flight radar at the moment, but I can see it just in the distance. Landing lights have just come on. I believe that might be a Ryanair 737-800, but it could also be a Jet2 737-800 in the Sun livery. But I'm not too sure. That's going to arrive, I believe, I'd say about 90 seconds until touchdown. Of course, if I can just try, you know, this camera is not very good. I'm using a phone camera. It's about 360, whatever it is. But yeah, coming in from the right, Ryanair / Jet2 / whatever it is, 737-800 or 300. Might move the camera actually. So yeah, coming in from the right, 737-800. Unknown airline. I believe that's a 737-800 at least. I'm not right sure. It's definitely a 737, I think. Oh no, it's Bombardier Global. Yeah, we've got Bombardier Global coming in, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's not 737. Okay, never mind what I said. I might have just called that a Bombardier Global. It was actually, it was either a Challenger 300 or 500, I believe, or it was a Dassault Falcon. But I'm not right sure what that was, actually. You know, I've gone a bit brain dead when it comes to biz jets at the moment. I believe it was, I'm thinking it was a Challenger, because the Dassault Falcon, it has the tri-jet engines. But the Falcon, you know, it depends which Falcon you're on about, because I know the 800 has a tri-jet engine type, but I am honestly not sure about any other of the Falcon fleets. But I believe it was it was either a Falcon or a Challenger. So now, I did hear just something on the radio. We're probably getting something coming in from the left now. And that's going to be departing. So it'd be nice to see an actual airliner depart, because we've only seen one departure so far. So we're at a bit of a quiet point at the moment, actually. I've got, camera on standby, but I am just going to turn it off, close the cover, and leave it right next to it. Because I honestly am not sure what the best angle's going to be, because I've got this massive bush next to me. I've got the camera there, and I've got this massive bush, and I don't know whether to record it to the left of me and then sacrifice the stability because it's going to be on an angle, or I can record here, but I've got this massive bush in the way. If any of you are actually in the live chat at the moment, can somebody please tell me if you can actually see the aircraft coming in? Because I've got all focus on my camera when they actually do come in, but no focus on this little screen, which I do apologise, because I'm doing a film and forget scheme, where I just leave the camera up like this, like a webcam, and then use the other camera to film what's actually coming in. So if somebody in the chat could actually look on flight radar as well, because I've got a silent moment on the radio. I mean, I could look, with my eyes, but again, if I look over here where, the gates and the aprons are, it's all blocked off by tree coverage. So the only thing I can actually see is the ILS onto runway 14, but even that, there's still this big bush in the way. Sometimes you can see the aircraft, so I'm just on the edge of my finger as they come across the skyline. But, it is difficult sometimes to actually see them because they are quite far away. We're looking maybe 20 nautical miles, maybe closer, maybe further, just approximately 20 nautical miles, maybe even kilometres. But yeah, if someone in the description could actually tell me what's going on at the moment, it'd be really helpful. Whoever's just liked the video, thank you very much. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. But I believe I can hear something. I haven't heard anything on radio for a while now. I'm going to tune into the ATIS real quick.
Runway condition codes 6, 6, and 6. Dry. Depth not reported. Coverage not reported. Surface wind 120, 11 knots. Visibility 10 kilometre or more. Fuel
It's actually quite cold here today.
700 feet. Temperature +1, dew point +7. QNH 1. 1017, threshold elevation 674 feet. Departure clearance is to be requested from Leeds delivery on 121.809.
Okay, I'll tune back into tower now. We hadn't actually done a full lap of the ATIS. I think that was about, what, maybe two-thirds of a lap for the ATIS. So if you don't actually know what the ATIS actually is, it's basically the weather forecasting, information, etc., about, the airfield. So, again, maybe more on the channel notes, some new things that'll be coming this year. So, of course, there's going to be Cosford Air Show 2025, which I'm really looking forward to. There's going to be the economy class flight on Virgin Atlantic's Airbus A350. That's going to be, well, 10 months or so. It's going to be a while because I haven't actually filmed it yet. From when we actually make the video, it's still going to be another 3 weeks before it actually comes out, because I'm not going to have my laptop with me, unfortunately. Now there's also things, we're probably going to do another Mac Loop trip, because that was really good. Mac Loop trip, yes, maybe even another Dublin trip, but we'll have to see about that. We're also going to be doing the premium class trip report on Virgin Atlantic's Airbus A350s. Again, in a while. We're going to Orlando, ladies and gentlemen. Going to Disney World, Universal, but most importantly, we're going on an A350. I've never actually been on an Airbus A350 before. I've only ever been on the Airbus A330. I've been on the Airbus A330 a few times. I went, we're a good 8 years ago now, when I went on the Thomas Cook Airbus A330 200, I believe that was, from Manchester to, again, I believe it was a while ago, I believe it was to Palma de Mallorca on their Airbus A330s. There was also the Virgin Atlantic A330, which we went on about 3 years ago. It was a really good trip. There's something I always manage to do when I'm travelling on an aircraft, is I always forget how much stuff I'm bringing, because I always bring way too much stuff.
Okay, right here, 6 Tango, I've got the stuff, stand it. Turn away, 6 Tango, lead power start to 8, push back and start to blue, face west. Push up here, facing west, line here, 6 Tango.
So as I am talking now, we've just had information from Leeds Tower of pushback coming from a Ryanair Boeing 737. Again, I'm not sure which variant it is, it didn't say.
No, might be power start.
Okay, now we've got something else, push and starting. Something else has just been approved to push and start. I've got no idea what it actually is. I didn't hear the second one because I had a bit of a radio problem, but I know we are having a Ryanair 737 pushing back, I believe. I don't know. Again, I don't actually have flight radar on me because I am using my phone to do this fire and forget, or film and forget kind of stream. But we do have 2 aircraft now pushing back. I've not seen anything actually arriving so far. Again, I can't see anything on the arrival patterns at the moment. Sorry about that. Shaky camera. But there's nothing on arrivals just yet. 2 aircraft departing, which will be really, really good to see. We've not actually seen a large scale aircraft departing yet. It's just been that earlier PC-24. But again, aircraft we have actually seen so far. There was the 737-300. I believe that was about 30 seconds. I was still setting up the stream. I had that issue with the tripod where the camera would always fall off a bit. and that was really annoying. So I've decided to not do that and just put it on this this gate here, because it's got the flat bit at the top, and so I can just rest the camera on there whilst I do filming with the larger camera. But now I am sensing this at the moment. Wind is picking up. So something I would actually really like to see, which I've never, well, it's been a long time since I've seen at Leeds Bradford, is a go around. Now I know it's a bit of a needle in a haystack chance that it is going to do any aircraft will go around, but I am sort of sensing the wind picking up. Now I can now hear the Ryanair that has just pushed back. It has its engines on, and also that other unknown aircraft that's pushed back, which I wasn't able to hear on radar because I was talking about something on radio. That's now pushed back. I can hear both aircraft starting up. We have got birds flying over us, which is a little bit concerning, but hey ho, it's fine. It's just one single bird. I'm exaggerating that a little bit. A single bird flying over. I mean, it's as close as air traffic that we've got at the moment. But yeah, so again, like I've just said, I can hear them two aircraft now starting their engines. They'll have just pushed back. The Ryanair's coming from stand number 8. So if anyone's actually, or anyone knows anybody on these 2 flights taking off, be sure you can subscribe and also mention it in the chat for a shout out. Okay, so now we've got the Ryanair taxiing to holding point Alpha 1. And we'll probably be able to hear that unknown aircraft. I mean, it might have just been the same aircraft. It might have just got a bit of feedback on the radio, because I didn't actually hear anything the first time it started speaking. So we might only have one. No, we could have 2 aircraft. So now I am going to turn the camera back on, which I'll be recording the full video in, and I can hear that Ryanair coming to hold Alpha 1. So I might just get a video of this. Yeah, why not? You know, something I always try to do with my videos is try to keep them fairly long, but not keep them as long as, say, an hour or so. Keep them a bit shorter than that. I believe the longest video I've got at the moment was that Costa Air Show 2024 video, where it was just the highlights of the day, you know, it wasn't the full thing. Okay, so now we have the Ryanair, which is it's taxied to holding point Alpha 1, and now it's going to taxi all the way to runway 14. It's going to go around the loop and take off. So we've also got... We do actually have that unknown aircraft at the moment, speaking over the radio, taxiing to holding point Lima 1. But it's just going to pop into view for me very shortly. I might just twist the camera a little bit. Can hear it now. I'm sure yous watching the stream will also be able to hear it. Still can't see it. You know, the first thing I will be able to see though is its tail, because that's going to be what's closest to me first, because we do actually have the hill here where we can't actually see, you know, things like the aircraft's landing gear. You know, you might have seen that PC-24 earlier. You know, we could barely see the fuselage on it. Okay, so now that Ryanair is just coming into view. No, I'll twist the camera one more tiny bit. There we go. We can finally see it. After all these years, we can finally see the Ryanair taxiing to runway 14. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so here is our second aircraft, the unknown aircraft, now coming into view. Okay, so our unknown aircraft is actually another PC-24. So that's the second PC-24 we're going to be seeing in this video. So here it goes, it's now just turned across the loop. And it is going to be taking off. We're going to have to wait though 3 minutes just for this 737's wake turbulence to get out of the way. Because, you know, wake turbulence, what it is the turbulence that another aircraft leaves behind. It will, you know, depreciate, or whatever that word is, after a certain amount of time. So it'd probably be, I don't know, 2 minutes now before the wake turbulence goes away, and we will finally see this PC-24 taking off. You can actually hear it howling at the moment. Okay, Ryanair has left the airspace now, and we will believe we'll be getting this PC-24 taking off. I'm not sure if you watching the stream can be able to see this now. It is, I mean, I can barely see it. All I can see is the tip of its tail at the moment. You know, if you look carefully, it's, you probably can't see it, but it's around the edge of the tree line there. You might just be able to see it next to that bush, which is waving around like mad. I can even feel the wake turbulence myself. You know, oh, the aircraft, the Ryanair, now see, up in about 4,000 feet. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a super early rotation from another PC-24. Now, the thing about that PC-24, its engines really sounded like they were screaming. You know, the pilot might have just been on a different, a different amount of throttle, but it definitely sounded, it didn't sound right happy. You can say that. Now that Ryanair 737 800, I could see it at first above the airfield, but I can't see it now. It must have gone into a cloud. And so, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. You might have just had a little bit of a pause. We are going to, unfortunately, be ending the stream a little bit early today. You know, I was just checking the phone battery, and I am on 11% or almost 10% battery now, which really isn't that ideal. You know, I am going to be getting a new phone soon, shortly.
Phone 76 Lima, Leeds Tower, good afternoon to you, runway 14, 12 degrees, 15 knots, bearing between 090 degrees, 50 degrees, circle landing.
Runway 14,
And so now we have got an aircraft coming into land. That's going to be the last aircraft of this stream, unfortunately. You know, I can see it just in the distance. Landing lights haven't come on just yet. You know, I didn't even hear what type of aircraft it was over the radio. I just heard something was clearing to land, but I don't know. It looks ATR 72 maybe. Aer Lingus, possibly. It is really low. I will say that it is proper low down. It is very, very low down. Sorry guys, I haven't actually just been checking the I've just been checking the live chat. Mini A320, very nice. Shout out to you. Arizona RP, very nice. Shout out to you as well. You know, shout out to everyone in the chat. Thanks for joining the stream. You know, I am very sorry. I haven't been checking this. I really have not been checking the live chat. You know, I thought it'd automatically come up on the screen, but it hasn't. You know, that's quite annoying. And so now coming in from the right, Aer Lingus ATR 72, I believe. Again, yeah, it's definitely. Its wings are definitely on the top side of the aircraft instead of the underside. Yeah, I'm guessing it is in pretty strong crosswind, to be fair. But I am guessing that is an ATR 72. And it's a lot of crosswind. So yes, coming in from the right, Aer Lingus ATR 72. Ugh, that was a big wobble. So, it's coming in a bit rough at the moment, to be fair. There's a lot of wobbling going on in the aircraft. Maybe, just maybe, we can get a go around. I don't think it's likely. Just maybe. You know, it's unlikely, but still, there is a chance. Now that the wind is picking up. Oh, you're joking. Right. So, a little tell, when I was filming that video, I accidentally got the phone camera in the shot. I stood a little bit too far away from it, and yeah, I got the phone camera in the shot, which is a bit annoying. I'll be able to edit it out probably. I don't know. No go around, unfortunately, but oh well. But yeah, I'll just see, give it 2 minutes or so. If anything else comes on the radio, we'll watch it. But if it doesn't, then yeah, oh well. Tough luck. It's alright.